E tu ana o I raru I te manaakitanga o tō tātou matuanui I te rangi. O kia tūra e ngā tini aitua o te puki o te marama o te tau nei I. He rino ki a koutou e tai pākoro mai, nā mai rā ki te mā o ngā mātua tūpuna. E ngā uri whakatupu o te wā, tēnā koutou tātou katoa. My name is Katarina Sharp. This is the first of two videos produced for Decolonising Anthropology, a short course taught at Goldsmiths, University of London. In this video I offer an introduction to me and my work. In lieu of verbal and text citations for quotes, you are invited to contact me for a copy of the paper. Let us begin. I am a doctoral scholar at the Pua Wānanga ki te Ao, the Faculty of Māori and Indigenous Studies at the University of Waikato, New Zealand. My primary supervisors are Professors Brendan Hukawhitu and Linda Tuhiwai-Smith, as might be expected given my supervisory panel. My primary methodology is kaupapa Māori. I apply autoethnography as a method to doctoral projects studying my responsibility in the face of mass extinction. Extinction is the irreversible condition of a species or other group of organisms having no living representatives in the wild, which follows the death of the last surviving individual of that species or group. Mass extinctions are extinctions of the greatest magnitude, occurring when many diverse groups of organisms become extinct over short periods of time. In November 2017, 15,372 scientists declared the scientific consensus. Mass extinction has occurred 5 times in the past. A 6th mass extinction has begun. Humans are the cause of the latest episode. I discuss my responsibility in relation to this problem in a number of ways. For example, I looked at anthropogenic mass extinction from a scientific perspective. The current extinction rate is accepted in scientific literature as a range between 100 and 1,000 times greater than the background rate. Utilising much higher background rates, I undertook my own replication study of Ceballos et al. To demonstrate current extinction rates. The results of Ceballos et al. In my replication study show a range at least 10 times lower than the literature. Nevertheless, an exceptionally rapid loss of biodiversity is still revealed, indicating that a 6th mass extinction is already underway. I also looked at the current global depopulation from outside the natural sciences. In addition to being structured by human exceptionalism and anthropocentrism, the current mass extinction is a recurring pattern of relations that underpins features we experience in the everyday. Like narrative, and in this case language, the 6th mass extinction is a network of interrelated units, the meaning of the parts being specifiable only with reference to the whole. The untimely death of an individual, the unfortunate extirpation of a population, and the unexpected extinction of a species are interconnected acts of a narrative. The broader meaning of these acts cannot be comprehended without reference to what is the structure of anthropogenic mass extinction. The crisis provides the social arrangements by which the independent units can be understood. The narrative is one of violence. Expanding on the humanism of sociologist Johan Galtung, I recognise the 6th mass extinction as the cause of the difference between the potential and the actual. There is a significant gap between what could have been and what is. The potential rate of one maximum extinction per million species years is actually exceeded almost 9 times over. The ultimate cause of the disparity is human activity. Our actions and inactions are of violence against our non-human kin. I identify the 6th mass extinction as a form of structural violence. The violence is built into the structure in that a personal subject remains undefined. Instead, the collective noun of humanity is invoked, concealing the vast inequalities of harm and suffering that attend global patterns of ecological rupture. This is a meaningful composition in 2 ways. First, by conjuring a homogeneous figure of humanity, causal responsibility is avoided. Agency is no longer assigned, particularly to those who benefit from the anthropogenic drivers of industrialisation, international trade, global economic growth and resource extraction. This is because agentive descriptions influence the attribution of blame and punishment, which would likely be costly. Instead, drivers are identified as the unintended outcome of human development, allowing attribution to be shared equally. In this case, inequality is more equitable. Of utility, a weakness is made visible. Ethical systems directed against intended violence will easily fail to capture structural violence in their nets. Second, the anthropogenic order that distributes the right to classify is maintained. Extinct species are not the primary object of the structure but collateral damage. Such collateral is, of course, an intentional outcome, for otherwise it would be prevented. Its creation is an example to those who may resist. As may be attested by survivors of 15 March, the terrorism that occurred in Christchurch here in New Zealand. The consequences of being classified as non-human are untenable. No matter one's rank in the hierarchy of humanity, it is better to be in the hierarchy than not. The ensuing violence is both physical and psychological. In the physical form, it lowers somatic capacity to the point of death. Like the structural violence of mass human incarceration, it also constrains movement. Ironically, both climate change and conservation efforts, for example reservations and captive breeding programs, disrupt the range of various species. As psychological violence, it reduces our ability to perceive and respond to it. The structural violence of the sixth mass extinction is both negative and positive. In the negative mode, existing populations, species, and relationships are eliminated. In the positive mode, elimination is an organising principle rather than a one-off and superseded occurrence. To illustrate, adaptation allows vulnerable populations, human and non-human, to contribute to the new relation through, for example, ecological services. Hence, mass extinction is the negation of life in order to establish and maintain exogenous domination with expropriated resources, including the bodies of the dead and the labour of their survivors. If you wish to learn more about my doctoral research, I will leave a link in the info box below to my keynote for the conference of the Australasian Animal Studies Association. Alternatively, please feel free to contact me via my Twitter handle @teachingconsult. Ka ti konei, tēnā koutou tātou katoa.